It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020, and he's earned big minutes for the Pistons. He said, "My whole career, I've never been highly touted, but I found the confidence within myself to perform at a high level. I don't really listen to what other people say. I just focus on how much better I can get each and every day." Kevin, I do the same thing. Back to you.
And David, I can tell, and it's working. DA, thanks. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Iguodala out there with James Wiseman. And for Detroit, running the wings, they'll go with Ivy and Bey. Bogdanovich out there with Duran. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Now here's Iguodala. Pass to Thompson. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. Thompson's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Warriors. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham inside, guarded by Curry. And they double up Cunningham. Here's Bey. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Thompson with it, now defended by Cunningham. Fires it up. Rebounded by the Pistons. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Curry deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Green, the pass to Iguodala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A staple of Iguodala's attack. His ball handling remains incredible and difficult to guard against.
Now, here's Ivy. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Bey against Iguodala. Curry on the wing. Iguodala outside. That three off the mark. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker. Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Cunningham passes to Duran. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Releases. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Pistons trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Cunningham. Now Bey. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Curry, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Thompson outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Cunningham. They get it again. Bogdanovich fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And at 6'8", Bogdanovich has the height to be a good rebounder. I like seeing him give the effort there on the boards.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Bojan Bogdanovic, shooting 1.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Here's Cunningham, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Stephen Curry.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
That's good from Cunningham. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Iguodala, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
The pass to Duran. Cunningham looking it over. Inside. It's stolen by Wiseman. Here's Thompson, and there's the feed to Curry. Now Detroit moving it out. And Bogdanovich kicks to Cunningham. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And how about we check the numbers for Stephen Curry? Warriors leading by 4. They swipe it. Passes it to Ivy. Here's Bay. Pass to Duran. Back to Bay. Just 5 on the clock. No good that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
So it's the Pistons now, following the score by Golden State. Back to Bay, lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, tries to keep it alive. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. And Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Pistons trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And guys, how about Andre Iguodala?
One of the most beloved guys in this league. Not only a great guy to have on your team, but one of the hardest workers out there. And look, I've given him one too many compliments, but he does have the clutch gene. Seems to show up in the biggest moments.
So for the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Duran. Burks comes in for Saddiq Bey. And Diallo subbed in for Cunningham. And then for Golden State, Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Thompson. Now here's Diallo. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
And he makes the first.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Bogdanovich. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. He's off on the second. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Gotta use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
All set.
At the line for 1.
Free throw good. Burks. Warriors leading by 6. Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. There's the triple. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Now, here's Ivy, guarded by Curry. Here's Bagley, and he comes up with the deuce.
Gotta push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. From outside the arc, DiVincenzo hits the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now, here's Burks. Pass to Diallo. And here's Burks. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Now, here's Moody. Tight defense on him. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Ivy kicks to Diallo. And there's the pass to Ivy. To the left side wing. Passes it to Diallo. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Moody. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the basket by Curry.
Assist from.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Diallo. Bagley dishes to Ivy. Over Curry. The 19-footer is on the money. Here's Curry.
With the assist.
Pass pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Moody. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Moses Moody at the line for two.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, Moody. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's Detroit now, trailing by 13. Burks kicks to Ivy. Outside, Bagley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Burks looking around. An easy 2 points on the layup. Burks has got 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Curry. From the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Burks. Stewart trying to get open. Burks can't get it to go. Right side Curry. The pass to DiVincenzo. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Bagley. 6 to shoot, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Let's take a look at Alec Burks' last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Now here's Moody. Feeds to Kuminga. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Passes to Ivy. It's tipped. Curry with the steal. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. This one for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
Always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
We've got Cunningham, Duran out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Bay in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Cunningham against DiVincenzo. Nice hit again. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Green. Thompson passes to Kuminga. Another three for Golden State.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Burks finds Bogdanovich. Here's Duran. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Kuminga. He's defended by Bay. Here's Thompson. That shot no good. And Detroit the other way now. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
DiVincenzo kicks to Kuminga. And the pass to Green. Thompson outside. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bogdanovich inside. Kuminga on him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Warriors, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Shooting 2.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to Burks. Back to Cunningham. Now Bay. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nailed from three-point land.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Thompson outside. Iguodala outside. Golden State moving it around. Wiseman with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, you were part of the Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And he sinks the second.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
Back to Cunningham. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Cunningham's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Thompson, and it's good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Cunningham. Great D that time from Green.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Thompson passes to Iguodala. From deep. Bay pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 19. Passes it to Cunningham. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Iguodala outside. Pass to Green. Over Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Pistons. Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
No, of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points per game. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
And the first one drops. For the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Duren, and it's Bagley in for Bogdanovich. And the Warriors also making a change. Looney's checked in. And Burks hits 2 free throws. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. DiVincenzo finds Looney. Knocked away. So here's Burks. He's got 12. Outside, Bagley. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Thompson's got 12. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers.
Diallo's checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Cade Cunningham. And Golden State also making a change. Curry's checked in for James Wiseman. Pistons passing it around. Here's Ivy. And he uses the glass on the lane. Ivy's got his second basket.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Curry on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Curry's got 14.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
He kicks to Diallo. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. They get the rebound. And Bagley able to finish.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Pistons trail by 16. Now here's Diallo. Bay, no good. Bay against Thompson. Off target at the rim.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Diallo inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Diallo the pass to Bay. Detroit needs to get off a shot. The shot by Ivy, no good. Warriors leading by 16. And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 12. In the corner, Iguodala with it. No good on the three.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Diallo against DiVincenzo. Diallo kicks to Stewart. There's the dish to Ivy. There's the pass to Bay. Sinks the three-pointer. Bay's got his first 3 points of the game.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Passes to Thompson. Iguodala with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Trying to end the drought. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, an incredibly smart player. Iguodala knows how to draw the whistle by manipulating the defense.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
That free throw, no good.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique, does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Klay Thompson. Moody subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 14. Here's Ivy. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Curry finds Looney, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Pass to Bay. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Warriors leading by 11. Curry passes to Iguodala. Down low, Kuminga. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Kuminga, Jonathan Kuminga, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kuminga. Pistons trail by 13. Ivy passes to Bay. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Diallo. Drops in the tray. Diallo's got his second bucket tonight. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Iguodala. Golden State moving it around. Now the pass to Looney. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Kuminga. Great D that time from Bagley.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bay kicks to Bagley. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 10.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Back to Iguodala from past the arc. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It goes on Jaden Ivey. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Iguodala, Andre Iguodala, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific team. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Give a big round of applause.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Give a big round of applause.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. James Wiseman's out there with Iguodala. Now here's Duran. D right on him. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Wiseman. Puts up a 3. Iguodala, no good. Pistons trail by 13. Pass to Ivy. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Duran. Bay against Green. The kick out to Cunningham. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 11 points for Cade Cunningham.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Here's Green, and it's blocked. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Stolen by Thompson. He kicks to Curry. Kept alive. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Warriors lead by 13. The pass to Ivy. And here's Bogdanovich. Now Bay fires high post. Another shot. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Check out Ivy getting involved on the glass. He positions himself well there to get the loose ball.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Thompson finds Iguodala. Golden State moving it around. Releases from 15. Green, no luck.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Dishes to Ivy. Green with the block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
The 11-footer, and Cunningham with the block. Bogdanovich with it. Now Green defending. 11 feet away. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Bay.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Wiseman. Defense right on him. And here's Iguodala outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Pistons. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Passes it to Bay from downtown. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA.
Bay against Iguodala. Back to Cunningham. Takes it from 10. Here's Ivy. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Greg, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Here's Cunningham. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 12. Curry dishes to Green. The 10-footer. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Bay passes to Cunningham. To the middle. Now here's Duren. He's covered by Wiseman. Shoots. Bay, no good. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Thompson passes to Curry. Over Cunningham. And it's Golden State with another.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Thompson for the triple. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
All right, fans, here we go. Time to get live now for your Detroit Pistons dancer. Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers. Get up, get up, get up and start making some noise. Here they come, your Pistons dancers.
A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Duren. Diallo comes in for Saddiq Bey. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ivy. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Andre Iguodala. Moody's checked in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. Cunningham passes to Burks. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Get that out of here. In the corner, it's Diallo. They can't stop the run with that one. Warriors leading by 19. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Moody. Burks covering. Now, here's Moody. Not a lot of room. Kicks it to Kuminga. Another three for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Pistons shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Now the pass to Stewart. Out to the right wing. Here's Diallo. Green with the block. To the inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green. Passes it to Burks. Here's Diallo. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Burks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
For Detroit, Burks. Alec Burks. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Burks. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Golden State now. They're on an 18-7 run. Kuminga kicks to DiVincenzo. Bounce pass from Looney. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded by Diallo.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Diallo. Back to Cunningham. Lots of room. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The dish now to Kuminga. Burks with the steal. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. The fast break chance. Over to the left wing. Diallo has the open look. Trains the three-pointer. Diallo's got 8 points.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Outside, Green. And the pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Here's Moody. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Moody's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Now, here's Burks. He's tightly guarded.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Kuminga.
2 minutes.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Pass to Moody. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Diallo. Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Now knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Thompson, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham against Curry. Looney with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Cunningham with some nice D.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Now here's Durant. Defended by Kuminga. Now here's Durant. Here's Diallo. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Diallo's got 10 points in the game. Warriors leading by 20. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Diallo with it. Kuminga on him. And they pick up 2. 12 points for him.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Curry. Over Cunningham. Curry, good. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Ivy is out there with Diallo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Durant. And it's Bay in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Diallo, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Andre Iguodala. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's 2 sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
The feed now to Curry. Thompson outside. Burks with the steal. He takes it in. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Kuminga the pass to Iguodala. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Wiseman. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry with the 3, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Ball's knocked loose. Iguodala against Diallo. The shot's good from Wiseman.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Up top, Diallo. There's the pass to Ivy. Thompson against Burks. It's stolen by Kuminga. Outside Curry. Iguodala outside. Thompson finds Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Passes to Burks. Now, here's Ivy. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Burks. Second shot opportunity. And yes, it's good.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those 2 cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
To the middle, deflects the pass. Here's Moody. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga's come in for Baldwin. Thompson comes in for Rollins. And Curry subbed in for Ty Jerome. And that one misses. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Ivy. Warriors leading by 21. Iguodala outside. Thompson passes to Kuminga. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. Now here's Bay. He's guarded closely. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Cunningham against Curry. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. The pass to Bay. Cunningham outside. The three. Just 5 to shoot. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Goes up the baseline. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
To the inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Iguodala against Bay. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Thompson outside. And here is Kuminga. He dishes it to Curry. Iguodala against Bogdanovich. Here's Kuminga. Here's Wiseman. Count the basket. Wiseman's got 4 points in the quarter.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Bay passes to Duran. Now here's Ivy. He's covered by Thompson. Passes it to Bay. Off target from three-point range.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Pass to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Wiseman kicks to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Curry against Cunningham. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And stolen by Bay. Six on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. 18 feet out. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Here's Kuminga. That shot off the mark. A D by Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Great D that time from Iguodala.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
He kicks it to Curry. Cunningham against Curry. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Keeping us all in motion.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And stolen by Noel. Bay passes, delivers. Can't connect from short range. The Warriors have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. The pass to Moody. To the left wing. They could use a bucket. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Moody's got 9 points now in just the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now Bay. Shot clock at 6. From the stripe. Yep, that one goes in there. Bay's got 7 points for the quarter. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title. And it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
And it's Magruder missing. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Stephen Curry.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Bay. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Jerome comes in for Kuminga.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Curry passes to Jerome. Bounce pass from Looney. Now, here's Moody. Pass to Looney. Driving in. Curry on the wing. Over Joseph. And off the front iron. And in it goes. And it's 37 points for Stephen Curry. Pass to Noel. Here's Livers. Outside, Bagley. The tray. And there's the bucket from Magruder. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.